you cast during Ice Phase, you gain like 3,000 mana, for example. So like you can do like Xenoglossy, Xenoglossy, Xenoglossy be full mana instead of having to cast Blizzard 2 or Blizzard 4.
I've never been one for non-standard Black Mage anyways. I've always preferred standard. But like the non-standard stuff hurts my brain.
Don't you want to have to read a 50-page Google Doc to play your job?
Bro, I remember looking at Explosion's fucking Black Mage guide in Endwalker, and like he went on this like 10-minute tirade to explain how one line had a 2 potency per second increase. And I was like, okay, I don't care.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I was literally like, I don't care.
I mean, that's actually for you.
But I love Opti, so
I mean,
to me that's like awesome. Which
yeah,
is
like,
why I'm so happy that Black Mage is caught up to Picto almost.
It ain't good enough though.
If it's high downtime, like you have to play Picto.
Yeah,
but
I
if
mean,
it's like UCOB, I think you can get it with Black Mage.
Picto is also a job that requires like 4 brain cells to play.
Yeah, it's really easy.
It's kind of distressing how easy Picto is.
Yeah.
There's like no buttons.
Yeah, it's like you've got a 1-button 1-2-3 combo. You've got a second 1-2-3 combo that you only use like a couple times.
Okay.
You know, between bursts. And then everything else is instant cast.
Yeah, I think the only skill expression in Picto is like not moving. Or it's called not having to use Holy and Whites.
Yeah. And
That's
even
like
if you do, it's like what? A 0.8% DPS loss if you use Holy and White over a 1-2-3.
Yeah, right.
I mean, like, yes, it is technically still a DPS loss, but it's less than 1%, and you are at that point you're within crit variance for DPS.
Yep. I agree.
Like my 99 on M2, I'm pretty sure I use multiple holies.
Yeah. The other thing that technically is a DPS gain is you want to go into all your bursts on the second step of the combo, so you can do the second and third step under subtractive palette, because that's like a 4D potency gain.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
Yeah, I just checked my 99 on M2. I have 9 Holy and Whites.
Yeah.
So
it literally doesn't matter.
The only time I played Picto was in the EX3, like realistically. But I got it pretty down in Party Finder. Like I got it to the point where like I was using 0 holies throughout the whole fight, and it was kind of fun to do that. But I also just don't. It's like not necessary at all.
No.
Yeah, it's really not. Picto does so much damage.
Yeah.
Unless you're Picto, I don't know.
It's gonna happen. It's not 1,000 bullets.
This is gonna be loud.
No, that's like
It
good.
was like 5 or 6 1 big plus potency ability.
That's a really good idea.
Hello.
There was a glitch on my cards. It was still on cooldown, but it's fine. It's just a card loss. It's not a big deal.
Good.
Yellow.
Do we want to leave
That looked like
ambiguous noise, or you want to elaborate?
No. I will not elaborate.
that looks sus. That's all I'm gonna say.
Usually when I'm lazy, I should Gucci to that spot. My Gucci wasn't going on, so I just walked.
I'm dying. Thank you for it.
I haven't watched it for
Clockwise?
Clock. Clockwise?
I'm more of a Cinder
Clockwise?
person myself.
What?
DPS?
Middle?
This bubble could have been an energy drain. Sorry.
Mind your own business.
Hey, freak. You want to swap?
Knockback?
Wow, that was
Hey guys,
very,
knockback?
Oh my
meaningful in the middle.
Just walking into the tunnel. This is great.
Oh my god. There was a party, so I was trying to clear a friend in DSR, like at the very end of Endwalker, basically. And there was one pole where, and there's no comms, right? There was one pole where both meteors decided to go counterclockwise instead of clockwise, and we just all looked at them. We were like, "What the fuck?"
That happened in a party I was in the other day.
Like both of them, I don't think they were in a call. Like they just both went counterclockwise.
Oh, I'm glad I gave you 10%
Whoa,
mid.
man.
That would have been really bad.
Man award? Mod check?
Freeze checked your thing?
It's so funny. If this was back in Heaven's Word, man,
Two threes that Vero?
Okay, in first.
In first?
In. Yep. Out.
Yeah.
Out.
Twos.
Oh, first.
Remember to face?
missing
Out.
my stack. Out.
We're lucky that we have mid there, because we would have died otherwise.
Yeah,
It's fine.
that's definitely my fault.
What's the jack?
Don't worry about it. Draken?
Dragon Lance?
Draken, get out of the way.
I don't have any of those for you. So.
Holy shit, are we gonna see eyes?
Look at me, top DPS.
Relax.
Dragon Lance?
Doesn't matter, because it actually saved the Revenge of the Horde cast. What is this?
I'm not potting on eyes until we get past it.
Oh, Haru's.
90k.
Oh, please don't pick Haru.
my god.
Wait, rescue him over here.
Well, he's DC.
No,
He's
yeah.
DC'd, he's stunned.
Oh,
Go over him! Go over him!
so-
No, you
It
can't.
doesn't matter.
can't.
It's
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
matter.
One of them is attached to the NPC.
We're gonna die to the
I thought they both.
We're just gonna die to the. We're just gonna die to the
No.
orbit flood.
One of them is attached to Alphino.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the Soul of Devotion is attached to Alphino, not to a player. That's why we stack on one, because that's where Alphino is.
Right with them, you know. Gonna take this
Yeah.
one. Yep. Oh,
Hey Haru, you're back.
hi, body.
Man. Oh,
I
shit.
did pop. I did pop it.
Ah!
Yeah, get
Okay.
rid of it.
Thanks?
I mean, it did.
Oh, it's still in
This is
here.
over, Chief.
Yeah.
Whoa, how did that not pass? How did that not pass? What the fuck?
Yeah, I
Get away from
that was weird.
We were literally on top of each other. What the fuck? I wonder if there's a DDoS, because, yeah, that was...
I had 2 people DC now.
I love how my reaction to that, because it happened right as I hit step, was to just keep stepping.
Yeah, you were still
were-
dancing while you were
You were DC'd and you still refreshed standard step.
Nice.
Here, I'll show you what it looked like on my
Oh, you also
Just
don't
pop
have
it in
dance
here.
partner anymore.
Don't
Oh.
do it.
Yeah, that might...
Okay.
I just hit the click button and it's about halfway through when I DC.
Look at me, top DPS.
Those petty high school calls fade away to dreams. Looking at the white veil falling, the promises we made, the promises we'll keep.
Jules, there's already check going. Okay.
It was really funny because my first thought was like, I shouldn't have Last Dance at this level, but why do I have Last Dance at this level?
Let's see one more good eyes and maybe rewind.
Opium.
Dead.
Lock in.
Yeah.
Oh!
Are you lagging?
No, that was just
Oh.
stupid.
Okay, let's log in. Fuck.
Lagging.
Log. Lag.
Log?
Say it.
What?
Lock in.
Log Kyle. Lock in.
Kyle.
God damn it.
Purple.
Oh, I can't do that.
Oh, see ya.
Goodbye.
Yes, let's lock in
Oh,
Kyle.
we need that man, by the way.
Yeah, we're kind of...
Did you hear?
Um,
We
Oh,
need
good
that
luck.
guy. We did need that
Oh.
guy.
Did you hear all the words that were coming out of my mouth, Craig?
can
I
speak
obviously
English.
was not locking it.
Oh, man.
I mean, I couldn't tell. It was either you weren't locking in or you were having a stroke. It was like a 50-50 chance.
Those aren't mutually exclusive.
No, it was true that death we had on the poll. Like,
It's really hard to lock in when you're having a stroke. I agree.
And the whole left side of your arm's numb, and yeah.
Okay, I can play with one arm. I play on a gamepad.
I do it all the time. Wait, what?
Huh?
Aw?
These mods are getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Need a double screen for
You ever see the one with Thornton with the yaoi paddle?
Yes. That actually happened pretty early, which was weird.
Hawkeye, thank you for your generous Espery donation.
You're
Well, it's
welcome.
It's because you already had access to the King Thornton model, so you could already modify it.
Purple?
It's just from the containment bay.
Yeah, imagine SD using new assets.
They're so opposed to just creating new assets that fucking when they introduced Mount Racon, it broke the top looper mechanic because they just
Oh, yeah,
copy and
that's
pasted
right.
looper and put it into Mount Racon.
I mean, them updating how ice works for Valagarmonda killed Amon for like 2 days.
Yeah. I remember there was like something wrong with the.
Oh, yeah,
flame
the-
stopped break the ice stopped being viable to hide behind for ancient
Yep.
flare.
Yeah, I remember that.
You had to
And then
kill him before.
Yeah, there was.
You had to either you had to kill him before or you
Die.
had to like healer res.
You'd have to like res choose through.
Yeah,
I wish I queued for that while it was still happening.
I know a group that
Clockwise?
did it.
Clockwise.
Like they went in with the intention of doing Amon while it was broken.
Hello?
What?
Oh, was 2 not over here with us? Wait, why did everybody else move after?
Why did the one walk over here?
That is the better question.
Wait a minute.
The two went over that way. Like
That was too
Fussy and I swapped. So like I don't know why the one was over there.
I thought,
Oh shit.
there's no one over here. Like, oh man.
I love this game. This is a great game.
Yes.
That was a terrible game.
Hello, sir. What are you doing here?
The true PvP experience of 14.
If we wanted PvP, we go back to E9S.
That's coming. We are going back.
Yeah,
to
that's
9S.
coming with chaotic. Yeah.
Rescue some people.
Only it's 24 man PvP.
Oh god.
I gotta go bowling. Interesting. Oops, wrong way. Good thing I don't need anything. Why Discord is being weird, but sure, why not? Okay, DPS. Oh. Why is Discord being that way? Help. No. Oh, I tried to res it. It was bad. Okay, let me get rid of my. Why is Discord doing this?
Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new one.
Man, I don't know what's going on with the internet's eating shit. Sort of. Certain parts of the things are. Okay, that works.
Hello.
It also sucked.
Welcome back.
But it was like the special kind of jank that's like
It's the kinda
super
jank that you
frustrating,
kinda
but also satisfying.
Like you kind of just miss it.
Nothing else.
You guys
Stop
sure
working.
you
Right.
guys just traumatized? Shared trauma?
What's Stockholm syndrome?
I don't know. What were you saying, Bucky? Shared trauma?
Shared trauma? You guys are look so fondly back on Stormblood, and yet so many complaints.
So it's because
Jesus Christ. Why did
the
you
hell happened to
shakushi
you?
before the...
The shared trauma of watching Baka.
It was
This trauma to watch Baka half the time.
Were you like a split
It was
second
a-
too
okay,
early?
it
Or?
was a double. It was a double tap.
Stormblood was probably the peak of like
Definitely got
raiding
double tap that
content.
time.
The jobs were at their most complex
Yep.
they've ever been. The raids were the most complex they've ever been.
I don't know
Well,
about that, Chief.
That,
But
well,
some
okay.
jobs are just bad. Like imagine playing Paladin and
Yeah,
But
that was
Paladin
probably my
Monk,
biggest
no.
I feel like if we
Like-
go, if we actually went back as players, it's probably not as bad as we remember.
no, people were really
It's
shitty back then.
Yeah.
It's definitely not as bad as we remember, but like it was the peak of like job expression. Like the
Yeah.
the difference between like a
Yeah.
really good warrior and like a really bad warrior was like noticeable to even people that didn't know what warrior did.
Yep.
It was
like-
blatantly obvious if you had like a good tank versus a bad tank.
Yellow.
There was like way more skill expression in even like healers and DPS. Healers had more buttons to press to do damage.
It was more
I believe the
micromanaged.
way people look back on it is they were like, oh, you have to press some more buttons to do less damage.
go
but
right.
It was still like what you had to do as a healer.
Every job felt like way more involved.
Unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually took like time and effort to learn all the
Learn your
ins and outs
job.
of
So,
a lot of jobs.
So
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad,
Nobody.
I'm glad I used my defensive.
so
Well,
like tanks had two different stances. So Paladin right now has Iron Will, but it used to be called Shieldo, and then you had another one called Sword
The
of.
sword.
Yep.
That just enhanced your
Deliverance
auto-attacks.
and yeah.
So you had the tank stance and the DPS stance, and so like stance dancing was like a thing you did, and there was skill expression in that. But there was also on warrior specifically, Fell Cleave was not always available. So if you were in Defiance, your Fell Cleave actually turned into Inner Beast, which is your pre-Fell Cleave ability now.
Smart.
But so it did less damage, but if you were in your tank stance, using Inner Beast made you take less damage until your next GCV. So
Remember when you?
your-
Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
So your
Knockback?
Wrath gauge was not just a damage resource; it was also a mitigation resource.
Remember when you switched stances, your gauge went in half?
Yeah, it cut your.
That's funny,
gauge
at 8
directly in
gauge.
half, yeah.
Oh man.
No, that was only around for like one patch, and then it was removed because it was like like
Stupid.
shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna see bot swings for sure.
I mean, well, we had
And then,
gas during
so-
2 minutes, so.
Yeah.
And then the tank mitigation was like way more unique. So like
Oh, we're seeing this.
part of your mitigation.
We're gonna see all of it, so get ready.
Part of your mitigation was being in tanking stance. So being in a tanking stance in shield oath, like allowed you to block as a paladin, or being in defiance on warrior increased your max HP. Like it was stuff like that. And so like there was way more variation in the tanks, where like being a one trick wasn't so bad because
As long as you were good at it.
yeah, as long as you were good at it, it didn't matter which job you were good at.
Oh,
They're
first.
still good.
Out first. Out.
In. That was close.
Well, yeah, they're not that bad.
It's fine.
In
In first.
In first. Yeah, I was able to paint that time.
Watch Dragon.
Dragon Lance.
And
Oh,
Oh, well.
my god.
What did I just say, man?
it's good.
rip.
Over.
Over.
Well,
Well, that's possible.
Yeah, that's last full.
uh,
Unless you guys want to do one more for the road.
It's not technically raid time yet. It's 59.
I'll do one more for the
I
run.
can't believe you stood in
Like
Dragonland.
10 seconds until it rolls over. Go, 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 go.
If the countdown starts, it's locked in.
okay. So like melees back in the day, oh my god, melees were so much better. Like positionals
Oh, I
used to matter.
agree.
So if you missed the trick attack positional, it did
Build
not
over
apply the
team.
debuff.
Yeah.
It was old.
Yep.
Oh right,
Like-
because it was a group wide trick.
Yeah, it was group wide, but
Yes.
yeah,
It
if
was
you
it
missed
was still
the
1 minute,
positional,
and
it just didn't get applied.
it didn't.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, it's fine.
speaking of,
Fine, don't worry about it. Don't worry
Okay,
about
speaking
it.
well-
of missing, speaking of missing the trick attack positional just now.
On Dragoon, if
You're
you
gonna
miss,
wall it.
Well, all after tethers. Just all after tethers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
if
You need to
miss,
soak it first.
You don't even need to wall it. It's only 50% damage on that amount.
Purple.
If you missed a positional on Dragoon, it dropped your combo. So,
Oh, I thought that was
Yeah.
all.
Yep,
Oh.
that's over.
Yeah.
no, Dragoon was the only one that had positionals in the middle of the combo. So.
Yeah.
It's over.
Res-
Last pull, by the way.
One more, we have time to do this.
Oh, I got the dive.
You know, we gotta make up for the time that Eggs was DC'd, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
On Samurai, your positionals didn't make you do more damage, but they gave you more gauge.
Yes.
Trying to remember, every single one of Monk's GCDs was a positional.
Yep.
I
You
still
have the
have
Riddle
my
and Verse
setup
for True
with,
North. So that was
The Riddle versus True North for 3 GPs. So you could have 1 minute and 5 seconds of uninterrupted True North.
Wait, in Stormblood? No?
Yeah, with 3 stacks of.
Yeah, I know that was the case in Shadowbringers, but.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Oh, fun.
Shadowbringers.
Oh, okay.
I did lag during that, but we're fine.
I remember that summoner you needed like an advanced degree in animal husbandry to actually play it.
It's
Oh
so
yeah.
funny.
Summoner
because
had like
anyone
a 5-minute
anyone that-
rotation.
Anyone that didn't play Summoner says that, but anyone who played Summoner says
Yellow.
it's the easiest caster. Because it's unintuitive how to play old Summoner, but once you knew what to do, it was actually really easy. Like, looking at the buttons, you could not figure out what to do. But once someone just told you the secret of press everything on cooldown and then spam rune
Go
3,
right.
like,
I mean, yeah, but you also had to like learn super cursed shit like Eggy walking.
Yeah, we don't talk about egg
Well,
walking.
Oh,
Hey, remember when
I
you
remember
get
that
that
still.
Titan Eggy tank Ramu EX? That was
Oh,
I
yeah,
was for like
there's
a day and then it was gone.
Dude,
yeah.
I used to love dropping tank busters on carbuncles. That was fun. Back when you used to be able to take damage.
Oh, I see.
Over
You could
Twin
go
Donnie,
fairies.
you get Scholar Fairy.
Titan
Yeah.
Eggy used to generate aggro, and he could actually tank because they could take damage. So when Ramu Extreme came out, people found out that Ramu's Tank Buster doesn't do damage to Titan Eggy for some reason. So you would just not bring a tank, and you would just bring Titan Eggy, and Titan Eggy would tank Ramu as you brought 6 DPS instead.
I see.
Because I don't know if you've ever done Ramu, but the tanks
DPS.
often get
DPS?
Yeah.
Double straight. Cool.
because you have to constantly tank swap and remove EX. It's actually kind of annoying, and just nothing happens if you bring
Okay.
items before.
Okay.
Wait, what happens if like your Eggy does take damage? Does it just die?
You have to resummon it.
Your Eggy
Isn't
could
that
die.
worth it to like cast one DCD to soak a tank buster?
No.
Well, because you're
like,
bringing a
it-
whole
it-
other DPS, right?
The
In order
Titan
to
Eggy
do it.
had tank stats, right? So,
Yeah.
so like you would heal it, like the healers would heal your Titan Eggy,
Uh,
and then you had an ability yourself where you could heal it. But Ramu has an auto attack that's a tank buster that, like, it's supposed to instantly kill you if you don't have the surge protector buff from picking up orbs, but it doesn't like instantly kill Titan Eggy, or didn't when it was like bugged. Like it wouldn't kill Titan Eggy. So
Breeze have arrows.
Not first.
Yep, out first.
I think it might have had to do with Titan Eggy having like a
In?
ton of lightning resistance, because elemental
Wait.
resistance was a thing.
Oh.
Yeah, out first.
Bait the dragoons.
Try to soak the team.
Out.
Out.
Okay, lock in. Let's see FIFA.
Bait. Good. Dragon Lance stayed near boss, so you can dodge the dragon.
Dodge it.
If you're near it, it's super easy to dodge.
You can also just go way out if you're arranged. Because it only hits in melee range.
Tekken 5.
I remember so many people couldn't get past Faust.
Okay, but that was a problem with how overtuned the raid tiers were.
Oh
Like-
god, 8-3.
You could not
Dragon?
clear a 4th turn like you can to these days on week 1 because you needed gear from the previous
Yeah.
turns to beat turn 4's DPS chug. Like it was like stupid.
Oh my god. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, lock in.
Check your food, by the way. I fell off. I'll help with the red a little bit, right?
Just until its others come out, which are at the end of the bleed debuffs, I believe. Yellow. Pass. Blue. A little bit more on red and leave it. It's good. Under blue. Remember your priority. I
Yeah.
press Rampart here.
Thanks. Melee next.
whoever got hit
Daniel.
first. And kill it. Kill the left guy real quick. And then kill this one.
Cool.
Damage
Great.
is a little bad there. But
Yeah, that was.
And
Alright, 3 GCDs, rip, right?
Yep, 3 GCDs. So
Okay.
I would, when you hear the voice line, I would rip IR, and then just do the 3 fell cleaves, and then let it break.
I either get my free GCD. Oh, I didn't get it. Alright, no grief in here.
Give your nascent to Lily, I will get fucked.
I'm gonna go left for ring.
Yep.
Shake. It's already gone. And reprisal.
Boss is dead. What the fuck?
And we're good.
Why is this boss at 2%, bro? Why is it
Oh,
0.1?
jeez.
We kill it in party
Oh
finders.
shit.
Oh
Oh!
my god, we actually died. What the fuck?
We may not kill this.
No, it's over. But that's transition. You did everything right, Craig?
Except for I shook too late.
No, you shook
Now we
went
get to
out.
do Thornton again.
Your shook went out actually early, which is fine.
Hello,
Yeah, sorry, I shook early.
Gordon.
I forgot you
It
said
doesn't
that.
matter if it's early, it just as long as it's not late. Because if it's late, then you won't have it up for
Huh?
Wrath of the Heavens.
Does this
Okay.
Will this log as a phase 2 light?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
No.
because that's a loop
Back
run.
to strength.
Right?
Mm,
It
no,
would be
Alright.
it logs as an invalid log.
Is that all?
Yeah, there's less than 2 minutes.
No,
All right,
that log
then.
is intermission.
Yeah.
Took so much from that last rave wide though.
Yeah.
well,
I forgot-
it was
I
the
forgot
Rave Light
Samba.
plus 2 more hits. Like,
Yeah, but we were like 10.
That still hurt a lot, even with him at point
And
one.
I was-
That's-
Because
Hero-
I'm
okay,
supposed
so-
to.
So let me look.
I'm-
Hero of Heart did 26,000, which is normal. And then Shockwave, 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 which all did 5,000, just did another 20,000,
oh.
which killed you. So like, we just need to do like one spot at the lead.
Yeah.
Well, no, because like I said, my my Samba wasn't there, and I'm supposed to hit Samba right.
Oh no, no, no!
before
What
the-
happened is
The
oh,
P
I was
range
looking.
to
I was
take
looking
damage.
at. I was looking at eggs, and eggs had a shield, right? Eggs had neutral sects, but
Yeah.
I'm looking at Haru, and Haru had no shields at all. So they took all that raw and just died.
It was 1, 2, 3 shockwaves, all like within a span of like 3 seconds ish.
Again, if I
Yeah, there's 4 shockwaves right after the.
Oh, 4
We
shockwaves.
love shield
If-
propagation.
if I had not minorly panicked at getting to intermission and rip shake like 5 or 6 seconds too early, we probably would have had
that would
shake
not
for.
have,
I would have
not
absolutely lived
That's
if I
Yeah.
hit shield Samba when I was supposed
Yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah.
so.
People barely died.
that's not a shake issue. Shake is gonna be gone way before Pure of Heart. It's just
Yeah.
there to help healing.
I mean, Shake
God.
still has the regen at 90, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that regen was fine. Like it was there to help the healing. That's why we.
People
popped
are having a
everything there.
protest in Party Finder.
What? Why?
Look at the Party Finder. Look at
Let me
the EX3. The people don't like AFK markers.
What is this? AFK marker.
Box
Oh,
meters on
Chat,
the left, L on the right.
I
Now
agree.
videos are
That's so
valid.
stupid.
What do you say?
All right.
Meteors is for stupid.
L
Box
meteors
meter,
count
L.
as
Those
seven.
markers are for bad.
Meteor lives
I
matter.
mean, I think AFK markers like it's actually pretty tight. I mean, sure, but
It's
like
super-
you
it's
literally
super
just have
tight,
to you just have to look. You do
Look at the
you just
platform.
you
You
look
just
one way and then
literally
that's it.
just use your eyes.
You can use those spots for like a rough estimate of where you need to be, and then just kind of adjust
Yeah.
a little bit. Like
Yeah,
it's not.
Why are people
so
L
angry.
meteor? Well, what
But
what
do
is
Meteors
like
for
my-
schizo?
Do you like my DSR
meteors
bits
are
with my
valid.
lapis manalis gear?
AFK markers are for bad.
Oh, look at you.
I did so many runs of lapis manalis back in the day.
What are
I agree with Azarilla guy. El Meteor's kind of sucks.
Because El Meteors, in this case, you have to go with your whole party, right? You have to
Yes.
like walk
You
Yeah.
start at
around
the front.
the
You
Yeah.
just
You can
travel
s-
with your
you can
entire party.
technically stand behind it, but that means the L has to be kind of veered in.
See that guy says
No,
box
no,
meteors on the
straight.
left,
Actually-
L on the right.
No,
You
no, no.
c-
it
I
has to
actually
be-
really
it has to be
like the way-
straight. If there's a tilt, that's what causes the wipes. Because
Well, it
Oh.
comes from the middle.
No, it doesn't. It
doesn't
just
come from the
checks-
boss.
It
It
comes from
does.
the wall. It comes from the
It
flat
comes from
angle
the
of the
center
wall.
of the boss, yes.
Does it come from the center of the boss, or
It
the
comes
center
from
of the
center
hand?
boss. It comes from the center of the boss.
The center of the boss.
You see that?
I've,
you guys
I've
see
watched
that?
so many clips of that enough times to know that the meteor comes from the center of the boss.
Wait, the
You guys
meteor.
see that
or the...
recordable thing?
The shockwave
AoEs.
that destroys the meteor.
What-
Yeah.
What are you asking, Baka?
There's like a recordable icon in PF, like for the M4 Savage. I had no
That's-
idea that's a thing.
That's
Oh yeah, there's
It's
an
because
in-game
no one-
replay system which
no one
sucks
uses
and no
it.
one uses it.
What does it
Some
mean?
people
basically
like,
use
people
it
are
What it-
rare.
so what happens is the game, like, there's only like 4 fights the game lets you use it on at a time, and they're
it's
always like
never
current
current
fight.
fights.
Well, it is the current fights, and then what happens is it saves a file that lets you like free cam the poll.
That's
So you-
And then
vanilla?
Yeah.
The Plogon took that and then just like, hey, why don't we just enable this for every single fight? So they did.
Oh, wow.
It's
Is this something
called-
that they can pick, or is it something that the game is just like, all right, these are the 4 fights that?
It's
Well,
just
you'll see it in the
current
patch
fights.
notes.
It's
You'll see which
always like the
ones
4
are-
current fights, and that's it.
Ah,
But it's always really late.
The top-down view thing. I don't know if I showed you the top-down view things.
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
we
it's-
did. For
we saw
DSR,
both
for
videos.
DSR, it was like a DSR video where you were like, "Oh, what is
Yeah.
this static
So,
one for us
so,
to do?" That's
so
what it
those
was.
things just do the same thing. Those are made using the same tool that exists in game. They just unlock the camera afterwards.
Interesting.
I
So,
actually
like,
forgot
when-
how to even turn it on.
It's I think it's in the hold on. It's in duty
in the,
menu. Yeah, duty menu, duty recorder.
Oh yeah, duty recorder. It's only what is it available for?
It's available for
It's for Intraphos, M4, Thalia, and Warcore Lador.
Yeah, but
So what are
I
you-
think
what are you
it's the
talking about?
normal version though. I don't even think it's.
It's not Savage. It's not Extreme. The only Savage one is M4 Savage.
Oh, they added the import Savage. I thought it was the normal.
Yeah. So it's literally useless. Like it's actually just useless. Oh, and you can only have 2 files saved ever on your character. So
Yeah, it's not
Do you
great.
have to delete them afterward?
yeah, you have to delete them.
Where do you go for
Wait.
that?
Duty recorder under the duty tab.
Oh, okay.
I need to go back to my home so I can continue crafting for money.
Money.
Are you already in? Okay. You're already in an extreme party. That was
Yeah, man.
fast. How many totems do you have?
I need 30
I
more
am
kills. and then
jumping
I'm done
back to
with this
Crystal.
garbage.
Goodbye, Baka.
What's that?
30 more
I-
killed.
I
I'm
jumped
at
back to
70
Crystal.
totems.
You jump back to Chris. Oh, okay. That's okay.
I only need 10 more kills.
I want to get those done by the weekend. So
I do too, but I hate this fight so much.
DSR?
I'm playing
No.
tank. Play something else.
Spin.
Oh yeah.
It's so boring as a tank.
What the fuck? One
Yeah,
of
I
your
can agree.
What does it say? One of your does not meet requirements is ain't no way.
Walker, come over to
Oh, I don't meet one of the requirements.
It says
Oh, I
one
don't
of-
have the new dungeon unlocked.
Oh,
We done this, you haven't done the story.
have you done the MSQ?
No.
Goodbye.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
what. That's why he hasn't done the story yet.
All right.
Man,
Have you done
imagine
Legend? Pretty
not,
cool.
imagine not cutscene skipping through the story
Lily wants
30
to go
seconds
back
into
to
server
that.
up. Couldn't be me.
Oh my gosh, this crossword link is so useful.
Hey, I actually
I was
did
teleporting,
the
I'm
story and paid
Okay.
attention.
Give me
I
the
don't
spark.
think the cross world doesn't work across DCs, does it?
No, it does not. It only works
That's-
in that data center.
That's so cringe.
Yeah,
It's not cross data center chat.
But it should be.
it really. Yeah, I mean, a lot of things should be in this game.
Yeah, especially because if you are world traveling, you have a whole ass extra set of crossroad link shells, and you can be invited to crossroad link shells in a different data center.
Why do you
Like
go so
on-
far out with the tether? You know it's easier to aim if you go closer.
I just do it because it's Party Finder, man.
Streaming? Oh my god, you're streaming content. Oh, by the way, guys,
This is blocks. I just realized.
no.
I don't remember.
this so we're done with rating until next Tuesday,
Tuesday.
where
Fruit.
we will be showing up. At
True day.
8.
minutes
Kind of just relaxing.
There is, however, if you guys know Lily, Paru and I are trying to bring together a C1 for her.
How many
in
people
our
is set for that?
I
Or
don't know.
with one tentative.
And is it what 9 o'clock my time or something?
It's
10:30 Eastern,
7:30.
7:30
Yes.
Pacific. So 9:30 for you, yeah.
Are those
Oh,
res macros you have next to people's names?
So if you guys want to sign
No.
up there.
Those are just Swiftcasters.
What
That's why I
about
can
the
click.
reses? Oh.
Reses? Oh, it's just so I can Swiftcast faster.
Pickle is tentative because there's already 2 melee.
There's two
Okay.
melees, yeah. I mean, technically, I can step out because I'm gonna be in.
Unlucky.
I'm gonna be potentially dropping off someone for a plane ride. So I
A
can.
flight?
tell him-
They got a flight to catch?
They do have a flight to catch, and I'm driving them. At around like I want to say 8:30, depends on when she wants to go. So like, I mean, if we don't clear for the hour, he can either step in
What day was that?
Sunday.
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 Mhm.
If you need an extra body, let me know. I can
I think
tank our cast.
we're trying
Currently
to.
we do.
Yes, we do, and I also think we're trying to get
A one chest.
at least one chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't cleared on actually either of my. I just haven't done like any reclears this week.
I haven't done reclears in 3 weeks.
Yeah,
If,
yeah.
if
Sunday,
you,
it's
if you
Sunday.
don't have a reclear done,
Alright, time
and
to
you
see if we
join,
win.
we immediately are eligible for one chest.
Make sure you guys sign up because if you guys don't sign
I
up,
don't
the people who
have.
sign up with that.
I don't have clears on either of my
What
characters.
Doing?
Bro, why did the DPS wait
Took
that
so long.
Make sure to claim your spot, otherwise people will.
Of course,
be
the other
signed
healer
up.
died, and it's just a wipe now.
I will link it in here. And then I think at least for Fru, any of the strat discussion stuff will go into strat
The fur
chat.
chat.
Strat chat, I would
I'll
say first
definitely
before
be
we find
Strat
like,
chat, and then fru is for what?
we
finalized
solidify.
strats?
Yeah. Mhm.
I'll definitely be on the front lines in PF is on Tuesday
Yeah.
all
so you
day.
can-
So I will have an opinion on some of the strats.
yeah, no, it's useful because like I'm gonna be at work, so I can only come like back at
I'll
around
probably be watching streams.
5, 6.
It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
I'll be
it's
watching
funny
the
'cause
streams, but I have to work that day.
Yeah, I'll
Monday
have,
is my last day
world
of my
prog up.
4 in a row. So I have 4 days in a row where I'm off the moment Fru drops.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought about taking vacation, but I didn't.
I don't
Yeah.
normally need to because I work a 4/4 schedule. So like I
If
tend to get
I-
enough, like a lot of time off, like right next to each other.
If I was like in a group that was like trying to week 1, then I would take time off for that because that would be like necessary. But I had
I think
took time
trying
off for
to-
the
I think world racing and ultimate's just not fun.
Unless you
yeah
have the mindset for it.
yeah. I
No,
mean,
it's
I
gonna
did
be
I
the
feel
pretty
like you
boring.
have to have
You
the
have to solve it.
resources for it.
You have to, you definitely need to have the resources.
You also
for
need a
it.
team for it. You need like 9,
Yeah.
10, 11 mans. Like, you need people in the background making strats for you on the fly.
Yeah.
I think it's just it just sounds exhausting. Like I see the world racers and it's just
You can
yeah,
see
they're
like
like
16, 18 hours straight.
like they don't even care about the clear. They're just exhausted.
I don't know. I took time off for the Savage tier when they came out because I knew I was going to be in Party Finder, and if I hadn't taken like a couple days off, I don't think I would have been able to
Cleared
clear
as
week
fast.
1.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
A
took
couple.
a week off for this week 1, and it really wasn't necessary. I
Your
just
group-
got
I mean, your
fucking
group was
hard-trapped in
ass.
my group was ass. So I don't
That was
want to do
the-
16 hours again a day, but
16 is
Yeah.
My group, like,
crazy.
cleared,
That was
like,
the same
hella
group
early.
that had Sakar, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
think
we got-
he
we got,
talked
like,
a little
Thursday
bit
clear and
about
we were just
how
fucking
your guys' week
coasting.
1 went.
we did
it-
like 4-hour days and still cleared week 1, right?
Yeah. But we still did.
We had all the resources.
Yeah, true.
We had all the resources too. It's just no one fucking used them. And then we spent an entire day on M3 and 2 entire days on M4, and I was like,
Oh yeah, and that was like 16
I
hour
mean, how-
days, so like that's rough.
How long were your days?
16.
Jesus Christ.
16 days.
I think I only
Like,
spent like 30, maybe 35 hours total in week 1 Party Finder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
like
I think we did what 18 hours in total.
I think 17. We checked it was 17.
Yeah. I mean, you weren't there for two sessions.
2
that
of
we
the
did.
days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the bet. There we go.
Because
Yes,
you weren't even we had to get you to the end of the fight on one night.
I took literally 1 day to clear.
But like half the problem was one of our DPSs just fucking sucks at the game. Like our Ray lead, who was Picto, just did ass for damage.
Like, bro.
Like
Interesting.
I'm pretty sure they still have all their clears are fucking gray Pictos.
Wait, why
And it's like-
gray?
They would gray in like ultimates when we were doing like legacy ults, but they were always like alt progging, like they did fucking Bard and Uwu and shit like that. But like they
Yeah.
would gray, and I thought, oh, if they actually go to a class they're good at, which was they claim to be good at Black Mage, they'll do actual damage. And then
if
they
you're
went to
bad
Picto
at-
and they did shit damage on Picto, and I'm like, how are you doing shit damage on Picto when you're good at Black Mage? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Picto's way too easy in comparison.
I-
I haven't even looked at the actual true opener for it, but I'm assuming it's not far from
Okay.
what I'm already doing.
How does someone who claims to be a like black mage, like good at black mage, what? I'm right now looking at their FF logs, and this is concerning.
yeah, like
What are their black mage logs?